In this video I'll share with you how I will be passing the 200k FTMO challenge with a robot fully automatically, and if I click on it you will see that it costs 1080 euro, which is quite a lot of money. And if you fail a challenge and you lose this money, don't get upset, don't be frustrated. Take that as a business cost, as a lesson you had to learn. But the purpose of my channel and this video is to show you how to pass it fully automatically, so you won't put any emotions into it. And 3 weeks ago I posted a video on my channel that says how to pass prop firm challenges with Trading Robot, and in this video I showed to you that I'm planning to pass challenges with the Perceptrader AI. And if I show you one of my VPSs, you will see the results. And yes, when trading with robots, VPS is a good solution, and we have a great deal from the sponsor of today's video, New York City servers, but more on that later. So if I show you the account history, you'll see that this robot made already $379 of a profit, and it started trading on the 4th of September. The last trade was opened on the 3rd of October, so it already made about 1.6% in the account. And if I remember, I have said in this video that it will take probably about 6 months, but for 1 month it did nearly $400, and the target is 10%, which in 25k is $2,500. So my estimation is met until the moment, and this is why I decided to go for the 200k FTMO challenge. But stay with me here because I'll be using different settings for the Perceptrader, and that's very important. Now, before I purchase the challenge and place the robot with the settings I want to show you, let me click on Save as Detailed Report so you can see the performance that I have so far with the Perceptrader. Quite many trades open and closed, and you can see the balance. So there was a drawdown recently and the EA recovered the losses. It didn't meet the daily drawdown, which is very important. You can see that the relative drawdown is actually 1.1%, and that's far away from the 4 or 5% that most of the prop firms have as a trading objective. And I'll just go to the client area where you see my FTMO funded account, and that one I have on the same VPS, but it is with the Waka Waka Expert Advisor that is trading on 10k account. And I did quite a lot of tests to see that Perceptrader is probably more suitable for passing challenges, and Waka Waka is the better solution for funded account. Now I'll scroll lower and I'll go to Start FTMO Challenge. I'll stick to the American dollar normal risk mode. I'll switch to $200,000. I prefer to use the FTMO swing account because we can trade during the news and hold trades over the weekend. And what's important is that the leverage with the swing account is 1 to 30. Remember that with Infinity Forex funds, where I have the Perceptrader on the challenge, the leverage is 1 to 100, and with the FTMO swing account it is 1 to 30. That is why we need to use different inputs for the robot. I'll stick to MetaTrader 4 and I will purchase the challenge quickly. And while I'm waiting for the challenge credentials to arrive, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, New York City servers, which are very suitable VPS for expert advisors. And the great offer is that for the first 1 month you can test for $1 their service if you are student of Trading Academy, or if you are my subscriber. I'll leave the link down below in the description, so you can have a VPS for $1 during the first month. And if I scroll lower, you will see that they have fast speed to any broker, so it doesn't matter if you are using CFD broker or a platform like FTMO that have cutting-edge server hardware, instant setup, online support, and they guarantee 100% uptime, which is the most important when we trade with expert advisors. Down below you will find the configurator where you can see what type of VPS you need. If you're running 3 MetaTrader platforms, you are good to go with the basic VPS that costs $25 a month. If you have more than 3, like 4, 5 or 6 platforms, then you would need the standard VPS, and if you have more than 6, you would need the Pro VPS. And one more time, you can take advantage of $1 first month promotion if you use the link down below in the description. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's video. And now let's see if the credentials have arrived for my new challenge. Here it is. I'll click on credentials, I'll copy the account, I'll go to my New York City server VPS, and I will log into the challenge. And this VPS I've prepared just for challenges, so you can see that I have another one with 25k with a Forex platform that I'll be starting next week. But now let me show you how I'll be placing the Perceptrader, and most importantly which settings I'll be using, because as I said, FTMO swing account has leverage 1 to 30, and it is important to use different inputs compared to the ones that I have with the Infinity Forex fund. So if I show you the expert advisor properties, you will see that right in here I have dynamic lot based on the balance with 0.01, and it is based on every $2,000 from the equity, and deposit load is 0.25%. If I scroll lower, you'll see that I have my maximum daily drawdown limit set to 4.4. And now let me show you what are the inputs that I'll be using for the 200k FTMO challenge. I'll click on load and I'll paste here the settings I have so I can show it to you. I'll click on open and you will see the difference. I have maximum daily drawdown limit of 4.5% and maximum daily drawdown limit in money set to $9,000. And what else is important is that FTMO resets the drawdown at 1 AM. So you have that option as well in the inputs of the expert advisor. And no matter which platform you are using, make sure to research well exactly what the leverage is, what is the maximum drawdown, what hour they reset the daily drawdown, so you can set your inputs properly. And again, I'll be using 0.01 dynamic lot based on the balance with deposit load of 0.25%. Now I'll cancel these inputs because this account is for the Infinity, and after I stop the video, I'll prepare my license with the Perceptrader AI. I'll place it on the new FTMO challenge that I just purchased, that I placed on my VPS, which I created for the purpose of passing challenges. And if it was too complicated, don't worry, I'll leave all the links down below in the description so you can test the Perceptrader for free, or you can test the VPS for just $1 in the first month. As always, I thank you so much for staying with me until the end of the video, and if you want to see how the Perceptrader will do on the 200k FTMO challenge, let me know down below in the comments. I might record a video with the results. Now, before you go, I have to tell you that it is super important to check out this video on my site to see the complete review of the Perceptrader. Don't forget to trade safe, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.